Wow.
You just can't trust everything you see on social media.
And that's why we have our Verify team, right?
Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we have you too, Jessica, to talk more about this rain and more on the way. Look at that behind you, yeah.
Yeah, more rain and some thunderstorms going to be heading our way, especially as we get into tomorrow. We're going to watch tomorrow very closely. We've already had some rain today. We're going to have some more rain overnight, but we're really going to watch tomorrow through the late afternoon and evening hours is the time frame we're really going to focus on the most. We're going to see the potential for some strong to severe storms develop as we tap into some more heat tomorrow afternoon. Some of those could produce some damaging hail, damaging wind gusts, even some possible tornadoes, not out of the question for tomorrow. And we're going to see the potential for some more heavy rain. We had some heavy rain already earlier this morning. We're going to get some more overnight into tomorrow and then another round tomorrow afternoon and evening. That rain is really going to be adding up for us over the coming days. So as we look ahead to tomorrow, good idea to get weather ready while you can ahead of that. So make sure you have a way to get any warnings that we do hear from tomorrow, whether it's a tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning, a watch, whatever it may be that's going to impact that latter part of your day. Make sure you've got a way to get warnings and that you know what you're going to do if any of those warnings are issued. Always a good idea to have a way to check radar as well, especially with some of this heavier rain and some of those storms occurring during some of those big commute times. So we're going to talk about the rain first. We're going to get another round of heavier rain later tonight and into tomorrow morning. So through tomorrow at about lunchtime, many of us have already picked up an additional 1 to 1.5 inches, some locally higher totals, certainly still going to be possible. And then we're going to add to that tomorrow afternoon, evening, even into the overnight. By Wednesday morning, many of us going to see 1.5 to 2 inches locally higher totals, certainly going to be possible. So we're going to have a lot of water that's being put out there that could cause some localized flooding issues, especially as we have some of those heavier downpours occurring, especially within some of those thunderstorms tomorrow as we get into late afternoon and evening. Right now, kind of the calm between rounds of rain that we've had. So we are nice and dry for the time being, plenty of cloud cover still out there. Rain is not far off though. It's just off to our west, developing across areas of Illinois, western Indiana. That's going to be heading our way later tonight and into tomorrow morning. So that's that initial round that we're talking about through the overnight hours. And then we've got more development off towards the plains. We've got on here the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for severe weather. So we see that across areas of southern Illinois, Indiana, and then stretching back towards the plains, really highlighted across areas of Oklahoma. That's the highest threat for severe weather today. As all of this develops, that threat is going to slide a little bit east, closer to our area for tomorrow. So a lot of that development is going to be centered around this area of low pressure that's going to be heading our way, and it's going to bring us some big changes in our temperatures. So that area of low pressure just kind of northwest of Missouri for right now, you can see a lot of very warm air, 70s, 80s even, so that's a lot of fuel for those storms that are developing over there for today. All of that warm air, though, is going to try to push up towards our area as we head into tomorrow. The warmer it gets tomorrow, the more likely we tap into some of that power for some of those storms. So that is something to consider going through the day tomorrow. As those temperatures increase, you want to be aware of that severe weather potential later in the day. Right now, things looking rough on the roadways, especially I-90. We talked about earlier, portions of westbound I-90 closed and a lot of backups all the way towards the 71 split there. So watch out for traffic. Temperatures not warm enough for any severe weather threat for us today. 46 degrees right now for Cleveland. We got a north wind at 7 miles per hour. That's all going to change as we get into tomorrow and tap into some of that warmer air. National Design Mart hour by hour forecast is going to show that we get that rain to move back in through the overnight hours. And that's going to mean the potential for some pockets of heavier rain as we get into tomorrow morning. And that could be occurring as many folks are heading out to start their Tuesday. So be in mind, you might encounter a lot of that to start the day. So some heavy rain possible, maybe a few rumbles of thunder through the morning, but it's going to be the afternoon that we're going to watch very closely. Depending on how high these temperatures are going to get, this model's going 70s. That might be on the high side, but the warmer we get, the more likely we are to tap into some of that power and see those showers, thunderstorms developing through the afternoon and evening. These are the ones that we're going to watch for that severe potential. Again, some hail, damaging winds, isolated tornadoes, heavy rain, all going to be possible with these as they fall through the afternoon and evening hours. showers, and then things do quiet down as we head into Wednesday. Actual high temperatures on Wednesday likely to happen at midnight, and then our temperatures will actually be dropping. So Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, we are going to look at temperatures cooler once we get past tomorrow and that chance for some severe weather later in the day. We'll still keep the chance for showers around, maybe a little bit of a mix out there on Friday, but our temperatures will back off into the 40s. And then we do look to improve those skies as we head into early next week, guys.
Which is big.
That is big. I mean, we're talking about Guardians home opener, the eclipse.
Yeah.
Yes,
Final
yes.
this weekend.
So the sky forecast looking better next Monday than it is for today, and temperatures also looking up much better than what we have today.
If we could just keep it that way, like if it could just
Fingers
stay that
crossed.
way, fingers crossed is
Yep,
right.
and just get rid of all the clouds.
Exactly, and it'll
So.
be good. Jessica, thank you.